I hit $650,000 in net worth at age 25, and in this video we're going to go through with full transparency exactly what I'm invested in, how I acquired and grew that money, and my philosophy going into the future and how I continue to look at wealth and these accounts in general. Now, jumping into the portfolio, you'll immediately notice a few things. First of which, it is heavily concentrated. Given that I am 25 and increasing my income, I really want to lean into my high conviction names rather than diversifying. And I'm doing this in pursuit of higher returns and companies that I think will outperform the market. The other thing you're going to notice is we're not looking at a brokerage, we're looking at a dashboard here. And the main reason for that is I have multiple brokerages, multiple accounts, taxable, Roth IRA, 401k, and it's just much easier to look at it in this view here. And the third thing I will mention is this gain loss column here is not fully accurate, and I'll explain why. My gains on Google are much more than $82,000, but because I trimmed and sold all of my Google in my tax-free account, my Roth IRA, it is not calculating in those already taken out gains into this $82,000 number. So it's much higher than this, but this is just showing current holdings, and that goes the same with ASML and some other things. So how did I acquire this capital? I'd say there are a few big things that led to this current net worth you see now. The first of which, I worked full-time all throughout college. I also got a big break at an internship in 2022 at a tech company. That company offered me full-time whilst I finished my schooling. So I moved home to do online school full-time, work remotely full-time, and I didn't pay rent, and I didn't have any time to do anything to spend any of that money because I was so busy. During that time, I subsequently also bolstered up my resume by doing research at the university and trying to really build up my resume. Since I was so busy during that time, I thought, why not just go all in? So I spent a couple years doing that, which then led me to getting my current job now, which I jumped from 100K to 250K. Now that's only part of it. The other part is I made a very, very concentrated bet into Google with over half of my net worth in the 150 to 165 range in around March of last year, 2025. I made a sizable bet in ASML, and the other big one was I got into collectibles at precisely the right time just by pure happenstance. And all of those things, along with a myriad of other smaller things, lead us to today's current $650,000 net worth. Now, what is my investment philosophy? My investment philosophy is primarily summarized as the product is good, the product is getting better, and the stock is cheap, meaning there's meaningful upside and the expectations are not priced to perfection beyond what you can believe. My primary mentors, per se, are Warren Buffett, the late Charlie Munger, and Peter Lynch. And I get a lot of my wisdom from them, and I try to stem off and kind of apply it to my area of competency, which is mostly in technology companies. I also prefer to buy companies that I use the product of, that I like the product of. And my temperament is one of being able to face extreme volatility. And just to wrap up here, I do just want to mention that the goal here is freedom, specifically financial freedom. And my very lofty number for all of that is $10 million. So I just want to say, keep investing, keep letting it compound. Stay invested. You don't need to do all of this day trading or all of these, Forex or whatever it is, or crypto or whatever. Keep investing, stay invested. Let the compounding do the work. And if you want to join me on the journey, see a lot more of my philosophy in depth, why I'm doing what I'm doing, and stay up to date with why I own each stock, subscribe and follow along for the journey. Peace.